So I think for me, it's having that shared experience with someone that you can both help each other on an equal level. There's nobody higher than the other, and knowing that you've got support there from somebody that may have already been through what you've been through or is going through what you're going through. You support each other.
I guess it also means sharing with another in an honest, authentic, supportive way. We're all there because we want to be. So the relationship is very much mutual as well as being beneficial. Forming a core group of peers and giving them a mission to collect experiences from other voices in their community that also hold the same lived experiences as the researcher. For example, in this project, I chatted to some other mums who had experienced a traumatic time during and after birth, and we connected over this shared experience. And it felt supportive to talk about this in of itself, but because I also had this mission of collecting specific information about parental and infant mental health, I was able to capture nuggets of real experiences too. And all these chats are now being fed into a real academic paper that has the power to affect real positive change in the way mental health is currently supported in Moray.
It's finding out people's views, it's what they want, and helping them through it as well by sharing our own. And it helped to hear other people's views and experiences, and like you say, trying to make a change with that and using it for good.
5 of us came together as a group of peers. We're all parents or carers of young children. So we started by setting out our intentions, and we used the CHIME framework to do this. And then I think the process of becoming a peer researcher is probably a bit different for everyone. For me, it was kind of part learning new skills and then kind of part identity shifting. I would say that I did grow in confidence during the process. So we met over the course of about 8 months, and sometimes it was in person, sometimes it was over Zoom. We were given the opportunity to almost design the training we needed because no one size fits all. I remember being particularly daunted about having conversations with strangers, even though, yes, they're a peer, but it was that kind of first initial step in the conversation that I found really scary. And it did take time, but I had support from the other peer researchers who were also trying it. We did have some really useful tools to play with. I remember there was these prompt cards, and I also remember there was always lots of tea always needed.
I can remember the first meeting, and it was like, oh, what are we doing? And there was all these tools on the table, the cards, and what do we do with all this? And I think, and it was having that building blocks that gave us the confidence, because we supported each other and we helped each other. And again, confidence within us all has grown immensely, I think.
We knew that being a peer, seeing ourselves as peers, and then using that experience to research out in the community, we wanted to give you tools that would support you to do that, but still you have ownership, because the very nature of peers is that it's individual. Everybody is their unique self as a peer.
Yeah.
Creating that framework of connection. And that's the CHIME framework, isn't it? Connection, having a conversation that includes hope and optimism in it, even though there might be struggles being shared. So the things that helped overcome them, or what could help. And that identity as a parent, as moms together, and giving meaning to all the lessons that we're constantly learning from being a parent, from our children, our greatest teachers. And feeling empowered by that as well. Yeah,
absolutely.